Distracted driving is reportedly one of the largest causes of road crashes, with a 1 in 4 car crash rate. Studies show that young adults are the highest contributors to distracted driving, with 3 out of 5 Australian drivers aged 18 to 25 reporting they had sent or received a message while driving. Therefore, this demographic will be the main focus of our campaign. Based on a study conducted by the International Association of Traffic and Safety Sciences, we've come to the conclusion that young people are highly affected by how others view them and their social standing in society, which has a greater effect on how they feel about road accidents. Based on the insight, the campaign will aim to reduce the amount of distracted drivers on the roads and will convince 18 to 25-year-old drivers to stop using their phone while driving. The benefit of this will be that young people will stop using their phone while driving due to the fear that they will appear smaller in the eyes of others. As fear-based campaigns for road safety are not as effective on younger demographics, the tone will be humorous with an element of an effective appeal, as this proves more impactful when targeting this age group. The support for this campaign is the desire for the target audience to conform to peer pressure, which represents a familiar experience for this demographic. The brand character will be fun yet caring, making light of a bad situation, as this is more effective in enacting behavioural change with the target consumer. The big idea is to make people feel as though they are lesser than as soon as they touch their phone while driving, making them appear smaller in the eyes of others. The campaign will use the image of a rooster, as it is generally seen as a smaller animal, and will stir up pre-existing connotations of a rooster in a humorous way. The rooster character will be supported through the use of the heading, "Don't be a little cock." However, instead of writing the word cock, we've put the image in its place to make it appropriate for all ages. This will initiate the peer pressure notion by associating distracted driving as a shamed-upon act. Therefore, it's not about telling them what to do, it's about making them want to change their behaviour to better fit in. Specifically, the rooster will represent the target audience, making them appear lesser than and smaller in the eyes of others when they presumably use their phone while driving. This is effective as studies show that animal anthropomorphism, which is the allocation of human characteristics to animals, is effective at marketing to conjure up human values. An example of this can be seen through the meerkat character in the Compare the Market campaign, which was successful in reaching a younger demographic. The idea of little cock will be used across all 3 mediums. Additionally, this will also form the basis for an emoji that the target audience can then use after the campaign to respond to certain behaviours associated with distracted driving. The billboard mock-up personifies little cock through the use of visual imagery and wordplay, specifically targeting male millennials. The number plate was a great addition to the creative execution and further stipulates the kind of entitled individuals that we're targeting. The creative elements, like the use of bold font and clear hierarchy of information, provides drivers with an immediate understanding of the intended message, which is to stay off your phone. The consistency in colour scheme and easily identifiable visual imagery is succinct and to the point. One journal article reveals the use of images in advertising is an effective tool for attracting the attention of millennials. The underlying concept for the billboard advertisement is to target these individuals while driving, reminding them not to be like all the other little cocks out there and put their phone away. Our TV advertisement follows on with the use of Lil Cock. In this short 30-second advertisement, we depict a young male driving his female friend. As the journey continues, the male receives a text message and reaches for his phone to check it while still driving the car. This then cuts to the female looking over at him and in a disgusted tone states, "You're smaller than I thought." This then cuts back to the driver, who is now turned into our campaign mascot, Lil Cock. The final frame reveals the campaign slogan, "Don't be a little," again featuring the Little Cock mascot. We've consciously chosen to have the male turn into a rooster to depict the transition of him becoming smaller for reaching for his phone. This is then further cemented by the female's comment about him becoming smaller as a person for partaking in this act. We've selected the female to be the one to judge the male, as studies have shown that young males usually take more risks when around a female they're trying to impress. We aim to show that this has negative effects on women and will subsequently lead to women viewing them as small. Finally, we've chosen to use a medium of TV, as 53% of millennials revealed that TV advertisement continues to have a great impact on their behaviour. Little Cock will continue to be seen as a campaign mascot through the social media posts on platforms like Facebook. These posts reinforce continual imagery of the Little Cock, therefore reiterating the campaign to the target audience. Mueller corroborates this, stating that if the continuation of a message is stronger, the consumer will process it more efficiently. Our target audience of 18 to 25-year-old drivers are seen to be predominantly on social media. Facebook, Instagram and Snapchat all being sole proprietors of this generation's attention. Therefore, it is necessary to consider the influence it has on their outlook and behaviour. Following this, Facebook is seen to be the most dominant platform, with 93% of females and males aged 18 to 29 maintaining a social profile. As such, posting regularly on Facebook can be seen to positively reach and impact our target audience. Thank you for your attention today and for, well, not being little